is being served while we're eating. We're going to be getting to enjoy the wonderful musical stylings of the Daniel Bar's jazz band. So let's give them a round of applause. Now, our ushers on the sides, as you can see, will be guiding you towards the buffet, which is just outside here. So if you guys can please rise, stand out outside, and start eating. Enjoy. Courtesy of the Abyssinia restaurant, and also enjoyed the wonderful dinner time entertainment from the Daniel Barnes Jazz Quartet. Now, I know you're all very excited to get this evening started, as am I. So I thought we'd start by introducing myself. My name is Endytabeth. I'm a reporter, anchor, and weather specialist with CP24, but I'm also, thank you. But honestly, in my spare time, my family knows I'm an avid reader, I love to swim, and I also love volunteering. I think giving back is very important, which is why I'm so honored to be asked by P2p to host today's evening. Now, as I mentioned, tonight we're celebrating P2p's 23rd anniversary. Now, I was only 4 years old when it was actually started back in 1999, but it didn't take long for me to actually learn more about P2p. I was lucky enough to be brought to one of their events by my parents when I was very young, and I love to hear that after all this time, they continue all the hard work and dedication to making a meaningful difference in community health here in the GTA, and of course, transforming the lives of orphan children in Ethiopia as well. Now there will be a lot of moments for clapping because there are a lot of people to thank here tonight, but I'd love to start off by doing it to P2p volunteers, sponsors, supporters, and all distinguished guests that are here tonight. We'd like to say thank you for your big heart, your commitment, and of course, your continued dedication to the organization. Now, it's not all serious. Of course, we have a great lineup of entertainment for you tonight, messaging that's very important, and musical performances to help lift your spirits as well. And of course, the dance floor will be open tonight for all of you to get down and dance the night away. We also have some really cool prizes as well and valuable items for a silent auction at the back of the room and some exciting raffle prizes as well. Of sincere gratitude for our platinum sponsor, Ethiopian Airlines, for our long-standing sponsor, Campaign Finance, as well as all of our generous supporters. Now, don't miss out on all those great prizes, including Ethiopian Airlines business class round-trip tickets, as well as economy class tickets to any destination, and many other fantastic prizes. Now, the bar is also open at the back of the hall if you haven't found it already. We also have servers buzzing around the edges of the hall to refresh your drinks as you please. Simply flag them down and they'll do that for you. Now, to start off for tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I now ask you to pay close attention to the following short video that we hope captures the sincere message and essence of P2P's endeavors. Very informative. Now, I'm sure many of you who've already been with the P2P family for quite some time aren't surprised by a lot of the contents of that video, but I know we do have some newer members here tonight, so to them I say, welcome to the P2P family. Now, I'd like to introduce you to someone I'm sure many of you know very well already, the past president of P2P, Teferi Nuguse, who has capably led the organization over the past 7 years. Please join me in welcoming him to the stage now.
Come on.
How are you all doing? Good evening, everyone. And I'd like to welcome you all after so many years, I would say. I'm very happy, honored, and blessed to stand here tonight in front of this beautiful and caring crowd. I don't want to steal the thunder from the current president who will be addressing you shortly. But I want to take a brief moment to thank you all for your unfailing support and encouragement over the past many years. We won't be here today without your support. I'd also like to highlight the fact that ever since the founding of P2P, we have consistently made sure that our organizational culture reflects diversity and equity in our governance model and leadership structure. We have consciously and consistently ensured that women and young adults are well represented in the organizational leadership. The composition of our board and leadership roles has always reflected this reality. It's in keeping with our tradition of maintaining leadership, diversity, skill, and merit that after our annual general meeting, AGM, last year, the P2p Board of Directors unanimously elected Ms. Sanu as our next president and board chair. Ms. has capably served as P2p's vice president over the past 7 years with me, and she's an outstanding leader and who brings proven leadership skills, energy, and passion to her role. We have no doubt that P2p will reach new heights under her leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome P2p's current president and board chair, Ms. Sanu.
Thank you very much for that warm welcome, Tefiye. I call him Tefiye, but it's Teferi for you guys. And especially for your dedication and your sound leadership over the past many years. To me, you're a huge mentor, so I thank you. And I don't take this baton very lightly. Well, this is it. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, it is an honor to stand before you today to share and celebrate with all of you the remarkable accomplishment of P2p Canada aid organization, also known as P2p. As we celebrate our 23rd anniversary, let me say that again, our 23rd anniversary. I am humbled by the hard work and the dedication of our sponsors, supporters, and volunteers who have made all this possible. This year's theme, A Better Tomorrow for All, truly embodies the spirit and the purpose of our organization. Let me start by thanking our sponsors, supporters, and volunteers whose generosity and unfailing support has been the backbone of our organization, especially with the Orphan Sponsorship Program for 23 years. Through this highly successful program, we have been able to transform the lives of hundreds of orphans and vulnerable children in Ethiopia. I'm proud to say that many of these children, as you saw in the video, have become self-sustaining adults and are now giving back to our society. While we celebrate that achievement and continue to nurture the 251 kids that we have under our care right now, we're very mindful that there are still far too many children who do not receive any support and face a dire future. So tonight, with your support, let us renew our commitment to extend a helping hand to sponsor as many children as possible. Aiden will tell you all about that lantern that's sitting on your table, why it's there. As many of you know, we have a proven model that allows us to direct all sponsorship funds received from our supporters to the children in need. We cover our administrative costs and other auxiliary support through separate fundraising efforts, such as the annual Toronto Waterfront Marathon and newly revamped the P2p Summer Fair, and also through individual and other donations that supplement our limited budget and program expenditures. I also want to extend a thanks to our partners, especially the organization on the ground in Ethiopia. Kiwet Integrated Development Organization called HIDO, and Hana Orphan Homes and their outstanding leaders, Laureate Sister Abebe Mwako, and Wizaro Hanna Tashome and their dedication and their leadership. Laureate's sister Tebebe has been a remarkable example of one person making a significant change in the lives of others for the better. She is here with us, sitting right there. It is a privilege to have her here as our keynote speaker for tonight, and I'm confident that she will leave you all inspired. In addition to our orphan sponsorship program, P2p has expanded the scope to including youth mental health awareness and education initiative through the Sound the Horn program. Sound the Horn is a community mental health engagement program led by the P2p Youth Initiative to break the silence around mental health in the community, focusing on our children, the young. There are two things that we're doing with this program. The first is to engage directly to the youth with mentorship program mostly focused on the youth transition. When I say youth transitioning, it's youth transitioning from high school to college or university or in the workplace, also new arrivals in Canada. Secondly, with this program, in addition to the mentorship program, we're also developing an asset map for our community that will increase awareness around access to resources for mental health for our youth. Our goal is to break down the stigma around mental health and promote positive community. With over 2 decades of experiences in executing community-based health awareness initiatives, P2p is well equipped to continue making a positive impact in the mental health of our community. Now, despite the challenges posed by the pandemic, as you all know, many nonprofit organizations could not sustain it. We've achieved a great deal in the last 3 years. For instance, we've digitalized our orphan sponsorship program administration, which has improved our data accessibility, efficiency, reporting, and communication flow. We launched our summer fair in July with a huge success, especially with our youth. Our flagship fundraising Toronto Waterfront Marathon that most of you have been donating to and helping us with has remained active virtually even during the pandemic, and we've raised over $180,000 for our program cost. Let me explain why these fundraisings and donations are really, really important for us. For example, P2p often has to fill the gaps in orphan sponsorship payments. This can happen when a sponsor drops out due to life circumstances, leaving a shortage in the sponsorship payment for the children in the program. In that case, we don't stop supporting that child we're committed to. P2p steps in and we support the children until new sponsors can be found for them. That is why your donations and your contributions matter to us. Additionally, in response to the unprecedented COVID-19, I'm so done saying unprecedented, to be honest, but we have taken steps to protect the children in our orphan sponsorship program and their guardians as well, and transferred $40,000 from our special donation fund to our program partners in Ethiopia to support COVID prevention and protection with our children. We also recently upgraded our office and transformed it into a modern and welcoming space for our youth and community partners. We've also updated our logo, if you've noticed, our website, and we're very present in the social media, so follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. And Aiden will tell you guys, if you're active on social media, please hashtag P2p Gala 2023 for this evening. Thanks to our volunteer Ms. Mug and the donor organization Diane's Mastectomy, P2p Canada facilitated a donation and shipped 100 kilograms of breast prosthetics and mastectomy bras worth 2 million to breast cancer survivors in Ethiopia through the Pink Lotus Ethiopia Breast Cancer Support Program. Like I said, despite the funding challenges and the impact of the pandemic, P2P remains dedicated to expanding its activities and making a difference in our community. So tonight, I have an ask for you. Please consider choosing P2P as your choice, as your charity through your workplace giving program. With over 23 years of serving in our community, particularly in the Black community, P2P has made a significant impact. You are here because you believe in the importance of this mission and this organization, so please spread the word to your colleagues, workplace, family, sponsors, and funders that you know, because P2P is a worthy recipient of their support. Like the famous African proverb says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Over 2 decades of impact comes because we are making a difference together. So clap your hand for that. Together is the word. It's the most important word. So I want to recognize that our accomplishments were made possible thanks to our active support and participation of our youth, faith-based organizations, community media and businesses, workplace colleagues, family members, and friends. It will be a challenge to name the 100 of supporters and volunteers that have been an integral part of our success over the 23 years. But allow me to name a few individuals and organizations as an example of what sustained us as a volunteer-based organization, mostly through the volunteers. First, I want to thank Lynn and Pat, who organized 5 People for Kids Gala to benefit our children. There's also people like Alan that who generously supported 28 children through our sponsorship program. New to the P2P family, Lucy, president of Candy Ice Jewelry. She's here, and she has donated a beautiful earring. Valentine's Day is around the corner, everyone. Our platinum sponsor, the Spirit of Africa, Ethiopian Airlines, and the area manager, Mesfin Akhebere. Thank you. Steve Glover from Compugen Finance for supporting us and sponsoring this event year after year. I would also like to thank our event planning and fundraising committee for their outstanding work in organizing this gala. Now, our public relations team for their hard work in planning and pulling together many aspects of this event. Also, our youth committee, led by Maya back there, for their contribution and leadership. And Maya, Samira, Helena, and all of you, like I think there's like 20 youth and younger youth as well in that corner who have been supporting us. And I just want to tell you, 18 or 20 years ago, I was one of you. I was one of you, and I've learned how to be a mentor, a leader. I honed my skills through P2P, and this is where you learn leadership. So come and volunteer and be part of P2P. And parents, please make sure your kids come and learn through P2P and volunteer for P2P. There's a lot of life skills that they learn. Okay? I also want to thank Ritik Elam, our amazing person who year after year who decorates this hall and makes it magnificent. Our unrelenting and exemplary supporters, our very own Samra and Wale. And last but not least, our program manager, Melaku Tamirat. Trust me, he deals with 15 board members. He's very patient, hardworking, and dedicated. So thank you, Malako. Finally, allow me to extend my sincere gratitude to all our supporters, sponsors, volunteers, and all of you who managed to attend this magnificent event despite your demanding schedule. Your contribution, both big and small, is helping us to contribute to a better tomorrow for all. Thank you again, and enjoy the evening.
Thank you so much, Mesrat, for that inspiring address. I know everyone here is really feeling that positive energy in the room. I would first love to start off by mentioning a little more about what she mentioned, our primary partner for delivering the extremely successful orphan sponsorship program on the ground in Ethiopia that has positively transformed so many lives. It's Hewitt Integrated Development Organization, or as you may know it, HEDO, led by its outstanding director, Sister Tebebe Mako. Now, Sister Tebebe has dedicated her entire life to helping orphans and vulnerable children. Under her leadership, HEDO has provided critically needed care and nurturing to thousands of orphans and vulnerable children, as well as other marginalized and disadvantaged members of society. She's also won multiple national awards and international awards at that for her accomplishments in leadership, and most recently, she was a recipient of a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Association of Women in Business. She's traveled all the way from Ethiopia to be here with us tonight, and we are very privileged to have her deliver the keynote address to us. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure and love you to join me in welcoming Sister Tebebe Mako.
Thank you for having me. My name is Sister Tebebe Mako. I'm the founder and executive director of Hewitt Integrated Development Organization. It is an honor and a great privilege for me to be a keynote speaker and honorary guest at this annual fundraising gala People-to-People organization. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to begin by extending my deepest gratitude to P2p for its continued support for Ethiopians in need over 2 decades. Your generous support has positively changed the lives of thousands of orphans and vulnerable children, their caregivers, and destitute women. I am truly grateful to your support, which comforted people in need, made them resilient, gave them hope while they were in despair, and enabled to lead a better life. Hewitt Integrated Development Organization, HEDO, formerly known as Hewitt HIV/AIDS Prevention, Care and Support Organization, was founded in 1999, the same year P2p was established. Both P2p and the HEDO serve the same causes with a shared vision. During those times of highest HIV/AIDS mortality and morbidity, mainly in 1990s, a number of people living with HIV had been suffering from multifarious problems and agonies ranging from lack of minimal HIV/AIDS care and support services in a higher level of stigma and discrimination, which in turn degraded their dignity and humanity. This reality was taken as the cause and the entry point for the inception of both P2p and the HEDO. HEDO partnership with P2p Canada began 17 years ago with unreserved and continued support from P2p. HEDO has reached thousands of orphans and highly vulnerable children. Because of the support from P2p, the children are now healthy, safe, stable in the school. Some of them even have been graduated from higher academic institutions and employed as professionals. P2P support was not limited to sponsorship. KIDO started its early childhood development program with the support of P2P. Through the ACD program, KIDO is able to provide all-inclusive and developmentally appropriate early childhood development care and services to hundreds of preschool orphans, mainly their AIDS orphans. Moreover, with the financial support of P2P, KIDO successfully implemented the project titled Local Heroes, through which grandmothers taking care of AIDS orphans were supported to be involved in income-generating activities and become economically self-reliant. Because besides as part of social support and fulfilling the invisible need of the target children, P2P support Christmas celebration event every year, during which all the target children and their caregivers entertain themselves, play and socialize with others. P2P also provides relief and emergency response when necessary. At the time of COVID-19 pandemic, our organization KIDO reaches all too many organizations, but P2P was the first and foremost organization to take timely action in reaching out to people in need. With the financial support of P2P, hundreds of orphans and vulnerable children and their households were provided with food and sanitary material support, which enabled them to cope up with the difficult times of COVID-19 pandemic. The commitment and the dedication from P2P staff and board members is so unique and exceptional. The board members and the staff of P2P closely follow up the status of each and every child and have a strong attachment with the children. They are deeply concerned about the work, and every time they come to Ethiopia, they visit the children and they discuss with the responsible staff of KIDO about our joint intervention. The same holds true for each and every individual sponsor. The sponsors closely follow up the status of their responsible children and they visit them whenever they come to Ethiopia. In addition to providing material and financial support, the sponsors also have strong attachment with the sponsored children, encourage and morally support, and they play a parental role. On behalf of the target children, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude, heartfelt appreciation, and indebtedness for the support P2P has been rendering to make a difference in the lives of vulnerable children in Ethiopia. Had it not been for your support, these children might have been in a poor physical, cognitive, emotional, and psychosocial status, might have been on the streets, being a menace to the society, or might have been died. Your support has enabled them to be in a much better position now, lead a better and dignified life, and aspire for a brighter future. It is an honor and a great privilege for my organization, KIDO, to collaborate and work with such reliable, responsible, and trustworthy partner. Finally, I would like to bring you to your attention that the number of orphans and vulnerable children, or the number of children in need, has significantly increased in Ethiopia. Nearly 12.5 million, 75% of all Ethiopian children are in dire need of humanitarian assistance due to several factors, including the war and the conflicts in our country and the other natural and man-made relations problems. These children need instant support badly. Therefore, I respectfully request P2P to scale up its support and reach out to these children as well. And to all that can help, do everything that you can to benefit these vulnerable children. For humanity, I implore all of you here to look into your hearts, do what's right for these children. May God bless you. Thank you so much. For those of you who can speak and hear Amharic, I want to say a few of this in Amharic. እናንተ የአባቴ ብሩካን ዓለም ሳይፈጠር የተዘጋጀላችሁ መንግሥተ ሰማያትን ውረሱ። ብራብ አብልታችሁኛል፣ ብጠማ ጠጥታችሁኛል፣ ብታሰር አስፈትታችሁኛል፣ ብታመም ጠይቃችሁኛል፣ ብታረዝ አልብሳችሁኛል ይላችኋል። እናንተም የተርበህ አይተንህ አበላንህ፣ ተጠምተህ አጠጣንህ፣ ታርዘህ አለበስንህ ትላላችሁ። ለእነዚህ ለታናናሾቹ ለምስኪኖቹ ያደረጋችሁት ለእኔ ያደረጋችሁልኝ ማለት ነው። እግዚአብሔር ባወጣችሁት እጥፍ አድርጎ ይሰጣችኋል። በጤና ይባርካችኋል፣ በስራችሁ ይባርካችኋል፣ ልጆቻችሁ ይባረካሉ፣ ስራዎቻችሁ ይባረካሉ፣ ትዳራችሁ ይባረካል። በሰማይ ደግሞ የማያልፈው ሕይወት ይሰጣቸዋል። ስለዚህ ኢትዮጵያ ውስጥ ዛሬ ህፃናት ዛሬ እየሞቱ ናቸው። የመጀመሪያ ተጠቂ የሚሆኑት ህፃናትና ሴቶች ናቸው። እንድረስላቸው እላለሁ። አመሰግናለሁ። Thank you very much. Thank you. For our strong partnership, Kido has prepared a certificate of appreciation for P2p. I call upon the president of P2p, Mr. Berhan.
She would like me to read it to everybody. U.S. Integrated Development Organization, Certificate of Application to People Aid Organization. We would like to extend our undoubted deepest gratitude and heartfelt appreciation to your esteemed organization for positively changing the lives of thousands of orphans and vulnerable children and their care in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, through your unreserved and continued financial support for more than 16 years from 2006 to date. Laureate Sister Abebe Mako. She is our She is our real life hero.
Join me in welcoming Sister Berhan.
Thank you for having me. My name is Sister